This is Brian. He's my roommate, works munitions in the Air Force. That's Skylar. That's my neighbor, also in the Air Force, working to become a personal trainer. That's Edwin, my neighbor across the street, just got promoted here recently. How you guys doing? My name is Aaron DeVuti, and today we'll be discussing bleed control. What is bleed control? Bleed control is the act of preserving somebody's life when there's some type of incident before they get to the professional stage of, let's say, a hospital or some professional care. It isn't a requirement by law. However, if you're a good Samaritan and you come across an accident on the street or a car accident or somebody was on a job and something went down, you want to have the proper knowledge and the proper skills to be able to stop the bleeding and maintain and potentially save this person's life. So, there are several techniques and tools available to stop the bleeding. Just like how we're all familiar with CPR, we should all be familiar with handling bleeding. In light of recent events with the mass shootings, like in Las Vegas and at schools, the medical and educational field have come together to produce what's called a Stop the Bleed kits. These Stop the Bleed kits are being placed all over communities, schools, malls, pretty much public access, so anybody can go and grab one and respond. What is in a bleed kit? So in a Stop the Bleed kit, you have packing material, you have dressing material, and then third you have the tourniquet, which is going to stop the bleeding. North American Rescue has been the company on the forefront producing these and also incorporating and getting out general tourniquet knowledge. Why have TQs suddenly become so popular? During World War II, tourniquets were being used, except they were being used ineffectively. Rather than saving lives, they were taking away lives and also causing amputations with soldiers and victims. It wasn't until recent research from the Department of Defense realized that we were using tourniquets improperly. How so? When you apply a tourniquet to a wound, you're stopping the circulation of blood from the wound down. What happens when you stop circulation of blood is you create a pool of blood, and that just sits there. And what happens is it loses its nutrients and its oxygen and all the good stuff that circulates through your body to your heart. Once you take the tourniquet off, you're reintroducing that bad blood back into your body, and it's essentially shocking your body and your heart, and majority of the time kills you. If not, you need to have that part of your body amputated. So, as seen in the HomelandSecurity.org website, they have a certain special section on how to properly use tourniquets. Step one, you're going to apply the tourniquet. Step one, you're going to apply direct pressure. Step two is you're going to dress the wound. And then step three is you're going to apply the tourniquet. With that being said, you want to make sure that you have proper equipment such as gloves or something to protect you when you're dealing with both blood and bodily fluids from other people. You don't know what they have, and they could hurt you at the end of the day. That being said, I hope you all have a better understanding on how to stop bleeding and proper blood control, and how you can effectively use tourniquets to potentially save somebody's life. Thank you.